I mean, who has not been paying attention? Who voted for any of this? Hello, folks, and welcome to Safely Snorting Bitcoin. In this one, I want to talk about the digital and therefore programmable stimulus dollars soon to be in your Fed wallet account. Folks, ready to make sure that you bow down to the feet of your elite financial overlords as you obey their ESG mandates and are stripped of your core freedoms in the process of eventually owning nothing and being happy about it. Folks, this is a red alert situation that nobody in the mainstream seems to be talking about, or at least they don't seem to be talking about how all the parts of this connect to each other. I don't pretend to have it all figured out, folks. I'll be honest, I'm just a regular dude. I've been in the cryptocurrency scene for about 4 or 5 years now, and what I do know is this. There is a very real connection between the financial elite, the hyper elite, hyper wealthy, and things like proof of stake and the Ethereum-like coins that are based on a consensus protocol that can be altered and the monetary policy be manipulated. It is a digital version. These altcoins are digital versions of fiat currency, where things can be, people can be disenfranchised and the monetary policy can be corrupted by the largest stakeholders, hence the name. Folks, there's this connection between the hyper elite and those altcoins. This also connects to the rise of NFTs. Despite Bitcoin being depicted as money of the devil for 13 years, all of a sudden NFTs skyrocket to mainstream adoption where these crypto bros are somehow able to create enough noise, backed by venture capitalist and banking seed money, to make enough noise to get this crap pushed into the mainstream, and these poor artists and video game companies falling prey to this complete fiat mindset, lack of work, no proof of work mindset. There's also this connection with all of this, folks, to cancel culture, this neo-crony capitalism where the government does the dirty work of the private sector with businesses, and the private sector does the dirty work of the government. Think about things, folks, like most recently the canceling of every single business from Russia without any government mandate to do so. Think about things, folks, like every business having a Black Lives Matter stance when that was the trending topic of the day to virtue signal about. Think about things, folks, like every business having a COVID policy when that was the thing to virtue signal about. Folks, this is all connected to the ESG, the environmental, this environmental and social governance movement, meant to take away your freedoms in the name of environmentalism. But what it actually is just virtue signaling as cover, while companies, these gigantic corporations like BlackRock, are able to come in and buy up entire neighborhoods of real estate. And these companies like Zillow that provide no material value, yet leech off of the housing market and now somehow control it almost. There's this connection, folks. Most importantly, of anything I've already mentioned, I've probably left some stuff out, but most importantly of all, this all connects to the digital dollar, the CBDC that President Biden pretended to mandate the creation of in the recent executive order on crypto and Bitcoin, but has actually been secretly being developed for years with the input of MIT, Uh, Folks, I don't know everything that's going on here, but I'll tell you what. My prediction on this is that people will absolutely beg. They will beg for stimulus money as inflation rages out of control and supply chains continue to break. And then the government will limit or deny additional stimulus, spouting inflation fears and citing the reason they can't print more money and more stimulus checks as being that will flood the market with excess capital that will lead to quote unquote speculative investments and the purchase of unnecessary goods that will worsen supply chain crises. And the masses, folks, will beg and plead for assistance. They will beg and say, please at least help us with our housing costs. Please help us with our food costs. Please help us with our utility costs. Please help us with the gasoline costs. And this will all be going down, folks, as the new Great Recession is rearing its ugly head here within the next 6 months to a year. When all of this, the bill for all of this comes due, the government will be forced to roll out the perfect solution for all of your problems. You will be instructed to download your Fed wallet from the App Store or Google Play Store. You will likely log in with your IRS credentials, where you will gain access to your monthly or however periodically, it doesn't matter. You will have, folks, actual housing dollars, food assistance dollars, utility dollars, gasoline dollars. This is actually happening. Your money is about to be fully programmable with expiration dates to discourage things like savings and in order to stimulate markets. Social governance scores, the ESG nightmare, folks. You will be told you will be denied services based on the fact of things like you drove too many miles last month, your family has exceeded its monthly allotment of pork or beef consumption, and you do not have enough carbon neutralizing credits saved up in your Fed wallet account. Folks, this is absolutely out of control. You could see this going as far as things like your family's average BMI is too high. Basically, you all are too fat, and therefore you're going to receive a 10% calorie restriction next month. I mean, folks, this is honestly enough. This is honestly enough to make me want to transfer all of my Bitcoin holdings to a paper wallet. One where, and not only a paper wallet, folks, but one that is actually made from the edible culinary style paper used to make things, confections, folks. And I want to put my private keys on that edible culinary paper, and I want to then atomize it into a fine dust and snort it up into my face, just to show how much I am unwilling to sell my Bitcoin at any price, just because of this bullshit. I mean, who put these goddamn morons in charge? I mean, who has not been paying attention? Who voted for any of this? Folks, this is a new channel. If you are appreciating this message, this information, if this is helpful to you in any way, be it materially or therapeutically, consider liking and subscribing. Hit the notification bell. Spread the word. Share this video. This is a new channel. I'm giving away Bitcoin. Watch some of my other videos. I talk about how to enter in every single video. With that, folks, I hope you have a good day, and I appreciate you stopping by and giving this video the time of day. With that said, I hope you all have a good one, and for now, this is Safely Snorting Bitcoin signing off.